From one of the largest fuel pipelines in the U.S. to a local hospital, cyber criminals are holding key parts of our industries hostage, forcing them to fork over a lot of money. As ransomware attacks continue to make headlines, there's now a growing focus on how to stop them.
WESH investigative reporter Greg Fox shows us what needs to be done to protect our information and who's behind these attacks.
It's the enemy you can't see, but the damage can be devastating to industry, government, and you. Data breaches can be transmitted via links and malicious emails and malware embedded in USB drives, helping cybercriminals steal your personal information. It's then sold to identity thieves.
They have technical capabilities that are beyond what we would probably imagine, and they're very good at what they do.
In May, the Colonial Pipeline was hit by a ransomware attack, cutting off aviation fuel to southeastern airports, canceling some flights, causing fuel shortages in states, including Florida, and prompting Colonial to pay a $4.4 million ransom. Also in May, JBS Meats was crippled by ransomware, shutting down production and causing meat prices to go up. JBS paid $11 million in ransom. Last year, according to the Institute for Security and Technology, the average downtime for a business hit by ransomware was 21 days. The average time to fully recover, 287 days. And get this, in 2020, $350 million in a ransom was paid.
God forbid we administer something that we thought was ordered or wasn't ordered and something happens and there's a bad outcome.
WESH 2 Investigates talked with employees at UF Health in Leesburg, which along with its branch in the Villages was hit with a data breach May 31st. It forced the hospital to shut down computers and work with paper and pencil. Employees said they had trouble figuring out medicine, allergy conflicts, and obtaining lab results quickly.
These are critically ill patients. They are the sickest of the sickest.
UF announced June 25th it had restored its computer system with no mention of ransom.
That's why it's so popular, because it makes money.
Inga Godine is with Risk-Based Security. It helps to protect companies from the skyrocketing number of data breaches. From January 2019 to this past May, there were nearly 6,300 breaches in the U.S. Just in Florida, there were 430. Healthcare, retail, and finance were the top industries targeted, with more than 9 billion personal files accessed.
Often, I think leadership finds themselves in a position where they have no good choice and ultimately end up paying something.
There will continue to be bad guys,
Paige Schaefer is with Generali Global Assistance, another firm that helps protect companies from cyber crooks. She says guarding against data breaches means training employees to recognize phishing emails and malware threats, keeping systems and security software patches up to date, and creating a disaster recovery plan with frequent backups and restoration software.
It's not about being protected after you're in a breach. It's about being proactive and mitigating your risk.
Greg Fox, WESH 2 News.
While Russian President Vladimir Putin denies any involvement, the most recent attacks crippling U.S. businesses are believed to be the work of REvil, a Russian cybercrime gang.